I know, I definitely feel a little bit of pressure coming into my second album. I just have high expectations. I know my fans do. But, I'm just trying to think positively and obviously focus on the music. And I think the album's awesome. So I think that it will speak for itself. I'm just anxious. I'm anxious to see the reaction of the fans. I have an incredible set of fans that have, stayed with me. They're loyal, they're passionate, they vote for me on things, they buy stuff, they tweet me, they're very involved, and this album is really for them and wouldn't be possible without them. So I just can't wait for everybody to hear it. I'm very anxious. I've been working on it for a year, and I'm not a very patient person, so I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs ready for the big unveiling. The second album is very different from the first album. I think that the first album was kind of the tip of the iceberg, and it was a very presentational, kind of theatrical experience. It was created in almost from the outside in type of way. Coming off of a show like Idol, I'm singing other people's music every week, and I was just getting to kind of understand who my fans were and kind of finally become comfortable with who I wanted to be as an artist, just for the first time. So it was very much like an initiation, and it was a very fast experience. I learned a lot. We put the album together in about 2 months, and it was songs from various producers and writers. It was kind of like a guessing game. This album it was kind of created from the ground up. It was created from the inside out. I've had time just to rest after my long tour. And during that tour, I got to meet my fans, see who they were, see what songs they responded to, and really tap into what I liked best about getting on stage, which songs I preferred to sing, which style I felt the most at home in. And I think this album is more of a reflection of me as an artist versus the last album, which maybe was more of a reflection of me as like a singer. Trespassing is one of the songs in the album. It was a song I wrote with Pharrell Williams. And basically the reason why I called the album Trespassing was to give the idea that the fans are able to trespass into my world a little bit. This is kind of their pass in. I think that I'm really showing who I am on this album, both the good and the bad, both the lighthearted, really celebratory, fun side of me, and the part of me that sometimes is a little bit sad or a little bit hard on myself. And hopefully, while revealing more of myself, I hope that people will understand more about who they are. Because I think that the beauty of music, like on my album, is that it connects people, I hope. And I think that it kind of shows how we're all the same. The human condition is what it is. And I think everybody deals with hard times and good times and freedom and then lack thereof. I think we're always kind of battling between the two. I think that there's something really cool about having one half of the album be really fun, upbeat, basically party music, and then the other half of the album a lot more introspective, a bit darker, moodier. I think that no matter who you are, depending on different moments in your life, we're in one of those two spaces. Obviously, the album is very personal. Every song is exploring something very real to me. And at the same time, I think that it's exploring something that almost anybody can relate to. Every song is dealing with a concept that is close to me, but hopefully is close to everybody. I think there's something kind of cool about trying to say that, even though I'm very different than maybe people that you know in your life, there's something about me that's the same as you. It's finding the commonalities. Yeah, it's finding like how we're the same versus how we're different. And even though I express myself in a very unique way and I'm a bit eccentric and kind of out there, at the heart of who I am, I think I'm just like everybody else. And I think that the album kind of shows that.
Same but different.
Same but different. I mean, I think what's so beautiful is when people are encouraged and find safety in expressing their differences in a free space. And hopefully, after getting to know me a little bit better, people will feel like they're not that different than me, but that they can too express themselves in any way they see fit. They don't have to follow a trend. You don't have to fit a mold. You can kind of just be who you want to be.